Coming up next on This Week in Torrance, soccer fans are invited to watch the Ayso national tournaments this week. We'll tell you where you can catch all the action. And Amo Fashion Center gets one step closer to finishing their remodel plans. Then find out what LA County Supervisor Don Kanabe had to say about the local economy. Plus, we'll introduce you to one overachieving high school graduate that's bound for greatness. These stories and much more are just seconds away. Your local news starts right now. Hello everyone and welcome to This Week in Torrance. I'm Jin Chun. Here are your top stories. World Cup fever may be all the buzz among sports enthusiasts, but this week, soccer fans are getting an opportunity to take part in a historic series of games in person as they're all taking place right here in Torrance. The city is gearing up for the much-anticipated 50th anniversary Ayso National Games. The event will be twice its normal size, hosting more than 7,000 players on nearly 500 teams from across the U.S. Games will take place at not only the Toyota Sports Complex, but parks and fields around the city. Now, to accommodate the tournament, access to Civic Center Drive will be closed between Maple Avenue and the rear parking lot of the Torrance Police Department from Tuesday, July 1st through Sunday, July 6th. You can get more information about the schedule of games and events by going online to 50.ayso.org. Thanks to the Ayso Games, restaurants, hotels, and businesses in general are expected to see quite a boost over the next few weeks. And thanks to Discover Torrance, a nonprofit visitors bureau, you can download their free app on your phone. This site ties in not only the best places to eat, stay, and play around town, but also the 2014 Ayso National Games, schedules, locations, events, and even scores. More than 30,000 spectators are expected to attend these games. You can get more information by downloading their free app at Discover Torrance or go to their website at discovertorrance.com. 4th of July is just around the corner, and safety authorities are telling residents to leave the fireworks show to the professionals. While you may find fireworks for sale in surrounding cities, you won't find any for purchase in this town. That's because they're illegal for purchase or use in Torrance. In addition to several California health, safety, and penal codes that regulate the possession and use of fireworks, the city also sets a strict rule for no fireworks in its municipal code. Any person caught with any type of firework or explosive device will face hefty fines and possible felony charges. The Torrance Police Department will be out in full force over the holiday weekend. The mayor and council members were back in session this week. The city proclaimed the month of July as Parks and Recreation Month in the city of Torrance. Research found that 98% of California households visits a local park at least once a year, and 2 in 3 households visits a park once a month. Now, because parks and recreational areas play a vital role in maintaining the quality of life that many seek here in Torrance, residents are encouraged to check out the many programs and facilities available to families and children of all ages. Next, guests visiting from Japan were introduced to the council at this week's meeting. The General Secretary, CEO, and board members of the YMCA in Nagoya, Japan were on hand for a special recognition. Nagoya's YMCA has been a partner with the South Bay YMCA for the last 62 years. And the city recognized members of the Torrance High School baseball team for winning the CIF Southern Section Division IV championships. The council adjourned in honor of Tatsuya Kuwahara, who passed away on June 17th. He was well known in the South Bay for his artistic flair and floral design as the original owner of Kiku Florist. You can also catch replays of this week's council meeting right here on CitiCABLE 3 on Time Warner Cable or Verizon Fios Channel 31 every Wednesday and Thursday at 10 p.m. and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. You can also watch online at torranceca.gov. The new Disney store at Amo Fashion Center did not disappoint as fans lined up as early as 7 a.m. for the recent grand opening festivities. The newly designed Disney store now offers interactive and magical experiences for Disney fans of all ages. The first 500 guests received these free Mickey ears as a gift and got an opportunity to meet Mickey and Minnie Mouse later that afternoon. A new Princess Castle, magical trees, and a Disney theater were installed along with a custom skyline with iconic Disney storytelling scenes and local landmarks. The store's assortment of products ranging from princess accessories, singing dolls, to clothes and sleeping bags were more than enough to please these fans. Mall representatives said the line of planes, fire, and rescue talking action figures from Disney's upcoming animated film is currently one of their most popular ticket items. There are now more than 200 Disney stores in North America, 40 in Japan, and more than 100 Disney stores throughout Europe. Herbalife and Pacific Sports unveiled its upcoming triathlon course that's taking place right here in Torrance. The course, designed like a small footprint, will start and finish at Torrance Beach with the bike and run segments on city and residential streets, as well as the beachfront paths and in Miramar Park. The course is similar to what is being used in the International Triathlon Union World Cup races and will be an urban model for both age group participants and international competitors. Competition distances will include Olympic, sprint, super sprint, relays, 2 youth courses, and a 5K running race. For the first year of the new course, the race will be limited to 1,500 participants. Registration begins on Tuesday, July 1st. The Herbalife Triathlon will take place on Sunday, September 21st. Herbalife's California office is located in Torrance on 190th Street and employs more than 1,500 people. A local organization dedicated to helping children with special needs is expanding, and CitiCABLE was there to capture the ribbon-cutting ceremonies. Pediatric Therapy Network, a nonprofit early child development and therapy center, celebrated the opening of their new site, the PTN Clubhouse and PTN Annex. The Clubhouse is the new home of their social skills and community integration department, which includes Buddy Club and My Place, both of which are after-school groups for children and teens between ages 4 to 18. These programs are designed to create an opportunity for positive peer interactions and community integration experiences. PTN Annex is the new home for their 5th Leaps and Bounds classroom. Leaps and Bounds is an early intervention program for children 18 months to 3 years that combines education and therapy. PTN has been around since 1996 and has helped children with special needs and those at risk for developmental issues. They help more than 2,500 children each year. The city held an open house recently promoting not only a variety of classes offered, but a number of rental spaces available at the Torrance Cultural Arts Center. A successful turnout, more than 400 attendees came through the 2nd Annual Cultural Arts Center Open House. Staff put together an extensive line of events throughout the day with free demonstrations and performances in all the classrooms and studios. Families interested in learning more about the programs offered through the city's Cultural Services Division and General Services got a free preview before signing up. Tours were also available for anyone interested in booking one of the many venues in the center. Many even stopped by the Torrance Art Museum, as they were also open to the public. Well, still ahead, find out why LA County Supervisor Don Knabe was here in Torrance, and city leaders and community members were invited to a special thank you event at the Amo Fashion Center. We'll take you there.
You can't buy a best friend. You can love them, pet them, care for them, whether they want you to or not. You can take a picture or 50. You can bring them with you wherever you go. You can jump, yell, hide and go seek, play dress up, or not, go for a walk, or not. You can fly to the moon, travel the world, or just stay in bed. You can't buy a best friend like that. But you can adopt one. 'Cause we're connected. We're connected.
Don Knabe is no stranger to Torrance, and as the county's 4th District Supervisor, he was invited by the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce to speak to the business community at a recent Lunch with Our Leader event. Here's Crystal Garcia with more.
From government leaders to the outstanding residents and businesses, so many people make Torrance the great city that it is. This year's Lunch with Our Leader brought them all together, and many important topics were brought up.
LA County Supervisor Don Knabe attended the luncheon, and in his keynote speech, he shed light on recent county matters.
Whether you sell a cup of coffee or you have a cleaners, whatever you may have, it's going to impact.
The event, hosted by the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce, allows businesses to stay in the loop of how their work is contributing to city development.
To have our business leaders hear from him, he brings a wealth of information specifically on the projects and the issues that are important to our businesses here in town.
Kanabe, who represents the 4th District, discussed current affairs affecting Torrance, including investments, the importance of community involvement, and the Affordable Care Act.
Whether you're for it or against it, you make comments for it or against it, it's here. And as a county and the largest healthcare system in America, we have to be prepared.
Throughout his address, the main theme he kept with was to keep working forward, to stay competitive, and to keep working toward a successful community and state.
We have to be competitive. We have to create centers of excellence.
Mayor Scotto, along with business leaders and select members of the community, were in attendance, and they joined Supervisor Kanabe in recognizing a special Torrance resident.
A volunteer that does everything. The lady is literally involved in every organization that you can imagine.
Debbie Hayes, this year's recipient of the Distinguished Citizen of the Year Award, has a long history of community involvement.
I almost feel like I'm cheating getting this award because I love volunteering, and especially for the city of Torrance and especially with children. And so to receive this award, I'm like, I'm getting it for something that I love to do, but I'm thrilled that I was thought of to get this award.
Hayes is not only part of the Torrance Historical Society, but she's also heavily involved in many areas of the Torrance Unified School District. Not to mention, she's the co-founder of the nonprofit organization Secret Hearts, dedicated to providing poverty-stricken families a joy-filled Christmas.
Giving back to the community is really a gift that keeps on giving, and I am richer for it.
The luncheon touched on serious matters, but also had some laughs, allowing attendees to feel comfortable and confident discussing their community. For Torrance City Cable, I'm Crystal Garcia.
Thanks, Crystal. Members of a local service group got together for a unique event. Reporter Colin Kushner tells us all about it.
Rotary clubs here in the South Bay are known for their help in the community. But today they decided to do something a little different and have their own softball tournament.
This is the first time we've done this event with all the Torrance 4 clubs. We also have Redondo Beach out here. So we're just out here getting in the community and having some fun.
With 5 clubs total, the tournament was made up of 4 from Torrance and 1 from Redondo Beach.
Today we have South Bay Sunrise represented, Lomita Airport, Torrance, Del Amo, and Redondo Beach. And so what we decided to do is to have a softball game among our clubs to bring in the first day of summer. This is a family event, friends, neighbors. We wanted to bring in the community of Torrance, and that's why we actually had Pat Fury come out, and he tossed out our first pitch because we actually wanted to honor him as being our newly elected mayor.
We have Rotary members, we have interactors, which is pretty much Rotary in high school, and we also have children, family members out here, so we're having a blast, yes.
With 2 games going on, the winners of each would play each other in a final showdown. But win or lose, everyone was out there to have a good time. Reporting for Torrance City Cable, I'm Colin Kushner.
Thanks, Colin. Well, over at Amo Fashion Center, progress continues with the mall's $200 million renovation. And to celebrate the completion of Phase 1, city leaders and community members were invited to a special thank you event. Crystal Garcia was there and has more on this story.
The holidays came early for some.
This is like Christmas, opening up a present at Christmas time to see what's going on. And it's really, really neat.
Mayor Scotto, members of the City Council, and select community members joined representatives of the Del Amo Fashion Center and Simon Property Management Company to celebrate the near completion of the mall's first phase of remodel.
When I first became mayor, this was one of the things I really was hoping to make it one of the things I had to get done. So 4 years ago I started nagging, and it just started. So about 2 years ago, finally got to the point where that nagging, really I could see where it was going to happen. We were actually going to get something to happen. When Simon's hired Chuck Davis to be the project manager here, I realized this is the beginning of something that we are going to be very excited about.
The opening of stores including Vans, Skechers, 100% Beauty Cosmetics, and restaurants in the newly designed Patio Cafe's food court near the north end of the mall is part 1 of 2 phases in the mall's makeover.
I'm happy to be here because I enjoy my job. I like the mall. It's getting better. There's a lot more stores and everything. It's going to be cool.
During the celebration, Del Amo Fashion Center and Simon Properties presented Mayor Scotto with an honorary key to the mall for his vision and dedication to making these changes happen.
We're here to honor Mayor Scotto as his term is ending, and he was really instrumental in the progress we've made with the redevelopment here at the Amo Fashion Center.
Before this project, the last time the shopping center was remodeled was in the 80s, when the mall was in its prime.
The newly opened patio cafes will be joined by many other retailers, transforming the Amo Fashion Center to the top destination for shopping on the West Coast.
We sat down with the mayor, we sat down with council members and members of staff and the community, and really kind of gathered, what they really felt that this needed to be for them. We also looked at how it was laid out and how we could make improvements.
City leaders are hopeful the new work will lead to a boost in the city's economy.
This looks exactly like they told us it was going to look. So it gives us confidence that the further improvements of the mall are really going to be a revenue generator and something that's really going to make our community proud.
It's going to add revenue to the city, and it's also going to add a lot of jobs to the city, into the hundreds. And so, the end result, at the end of the day, we're going to have a very fantastic place.
For Torrance CitiCABLE, I'm Crystal Garcia.
Thanks, Crystal. Phase 2 of the remodel includes tearing down the old mall north of Carson Street. Part of the site will soon be turned over to Nordstrom as they begin building their two-story, 138,000 square foot store. Construction has also begun on a 2,000-car parking structure that will connect directly to Nordstrom. There's a new scam on the rise, and Torrance police want you to know about it. Fake rental listings are popping up online on places like Craigslist and other real estate websites. Rental seekers responding to an ad are finding out there really isn't a property for rent. Suspects posting these fake listings even include photos of the home as well as valid email addresses and phone numbers, all in the hopes that it's enough to lure victims into paying an upfront deposit along with first and last month's rent just to see the property. Now, once the scam is over, the suspects delete the email accounts and toss their prepaid phones, and victims are out a few $1,000s. Torrance police say to never offer money up front, and if you have any information regarding these scams, to call Torrance Police at 310-328-3456. School is officially out, and if you're planning your family's summer vacation, then you may want to sign up for this free program through the Torrance Police Department. The Vacation Security Checks program offered to all Torrance residents provides a watchful eye on your home while you're away. Officers will periodically stop by your home to check for open doors, broken windows, or any other suspicious activity. This is a great way to safeguard your home and give you peace of mind while you're away. You can sign up by filling out the form online. Homeowners are asked to fill out their contact information, home address, dates of travel, as well as additional questions to better inform officers when they make their visit. You can find it at torranceca.gov/TPD under Crime Trends and Prevention and Vacation Security Check. The police are encouraging homeowners to tell neighbors when going out of town so that they too can keep an eye out on your home. Police are asking residents if they see something, say something. You can call 310-328-3456 to report suspicious activity. Still ahead, we've got great events for you and your family you won't want to miss. Plus, CitiCABLE gets an exclusive interview with a recent high school graduate to find out how he got to be at top of his class.
Imagine a time when no one person has Parkinson's disease, is debilitated by a stroke, and no family suffers the tragedy of Alzheimer's. Some of the best minds in America are doing more than imagining. The American Brain Foundation is seeking to find cures, where life without brain disease isn't just something we can imagine, it's something we can know. Help us get there.
He's the face of our future, tutoring and mentoring tomorrow's leaders. She's the face of hope, helping communities recover from devastating disasters. He's the face of independence, making sure that those who need assistance can remain in their own homes. These are the faces of experience, making a difference for generations. This is Senior Corps. Visit nationalservice.gov. This message brought to you by the Corporation for National and Community Service.
Welcome back. Families, if you're looking for a fun afternoon for your kids during the summer, the City of Torrance Community Services Department invites the public to stop in for some fun in the sun. The program offers a variety of group-based outdoor games designed to stimulate and challenge students. The program is non-custodial and participants are free to come and go as they please. This takes place on Tuesdays and Thursdays throughout the summer months of July and halfway through August. For more information, call 310-618-2930. And the city's Community Services Department, in partnership with Home Depot, will host the Carpenter Wagon again this summer. Staff will help children ages 6 through 14 create a variety of woodcraft projects. Parents or guardians must attend in order for children to participate. The sessions are limited and it is a first-come, first-served basis. The program is free and starts on Wednesday, July 2nd at Paradise Park and July 9th at Hickory Park at 12 p.m., 1 p.m., and 2 p.m. For more information, call 310-618-2930. Then, if you love being in the water, then we've got the perfect class for you. Rocca Kate, a synchronized swimming group, is still accepting members. Swimmers learn fun routines to rock and roll music. The group meets Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at the plunge from 6:45 to 8:15 and on Sundays from 10 a.m. to noon. Classes end on August 23rd. The group will perform in the Rocca Kate Swim Show on Friday, August 22nd and the 23rd at 8:15 p.m. at the plunge. The cost is $125 to enroll with an additional costume fee. Call 310-618-2720 for more information. Now that summer is here, the Sports Desk is heading outdoors. Here's a preview of what's in store on the next Sports Desk.
We all know there's no better place to be during the summer months than the beach cities. Well, we figure what better place to kick it all off than Torrance Beach. In fact, join us all summer long as we tour through Torrance, bringing you everything that makes this city's sports scene so great.
Looking forward to it, Juan. Well, this year, more than 2,000 high school seniors celebrated their commencement, and CitiCABLE got the opportunity to speak with one graduate who was among the very elite in his graduating class. Crystal Garcia tells us more.
510 students graduated from North High this year, but just one of them was valedictorian. His name is Justin Kim.
Born in South Korea, Justin Kim came to the U.S. when he was just 12 years old. Not knowing a word of English, Kim began his path to academic success with hard work and perseverance.
I realized that if I really work hard, I do get recognized.
In his high school career, not only did Kim maintain a high grade point average, but he was also involved in 6 clubs, and of those 6, he was board member of 4.
My always ultimate goal is to be like my sister, become good at everything else. I wanted to challenge myself, because my aim was to become a valedictorian.
And thanks to Kim's 5.0 GPA, he not only earned the top spot at North High, but also got accepted into UC Berkeley. He will attend starting this fall and will continue his education from help with the SoCal Edison Scholarship.
Look at this, look how shiny it is. I just feel so happy. Tony Stark in Iron Man is my ultimate dream to become what I really think of him as my idol. Although he's a fictional character, one day I dream to become like him. And in order to become like him, I gotta work hard and enjoy myself.
And enjoying his life is something he's already ingrained into his being. At the young age of 18, Kim already lives by this quote.
Genius, talented people can never win against hard workers, and hard workers cannot win against passionate individuals. What I like to do, everything I do, I try to enjoy it. Whatever things that come up to me, I just think about how that I'm meant to do this and I just gotta do it, so I gotta enjoy it. A lot of people come up to me and say, oh, aren't you like the smartest student in high school because you're the valedictorian? I'm nowhere near to be a smartest student. There are so many people out there who's much smarter than me, so I think the definition of valedictorian is someone who endured until the end.
For Torrance CitiCABLE, I'm Crystal Garcia.
Thanks, Crystal. Great story. Well, that does it for us on This Week in Torrance. I'm Jin Chun. If you missed any portion of our show, you can catch us again at 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.